All right, strap yourselves in because we are going deep on artificial intelligence today.
AI.
You want the AI lowdown? We gotcha.
We gotcha.
We're starting with Google Cloud's take on the whole AI thing.
Right.
And there's some seriously cool stuff in here.
Yeah.
Like how AI is already like woven into our lives, without us even really noticing.
Right.
Like Google search.
Actually, yeah.
And then get this AI that learns by playing games.
Yeah.
What? It's called generative adversarial networks.
JANs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, whoa, hold on a sec.
Yeah.
We're also going to like touch on some of the big questions.
Okay.
Like, what happens if AI gets smarter than us?
Right. That's the real, like, mind-blowing part of this whole thing.
Right.
But before we get all, like, existential crisis,
Yeah.
let's just make sure we're all on the same page with what AI even is.
Okay.
Like, we're not talking robots taking over the world.
Right.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, not yet.
It's more about, like, giving computers the ability to do things that usually need,
The human brain.
strong human brain, like
Yeah.
understanding language or crunching data, even making decisions.
And like the fuel for all of that is data.
It is, yeah.
It's like the brain food for the AI.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
The more data these systems can, like, gobble up,
Yeah.
the smarter they get. It's
Right.
all about them being able to spot those hidden patterns and connections
Yeah.
that we humans might miss.
Okay, but hold on.
Yeah.
It's not just about shoving a bunch of data into the AI.
Right.
Like, how does it actually learn
Yeah.
and make sense of all that information?
Right. Well, this is where things get really interesting.
Okay.
So think of algorithms as like the instruction manual for the AI.
Okay.
It's like a recipe that kind of guides its actions.
All right.
And within AI, there are like different levels of complexity,
Right.
starting with like machine learning,
Oh,
which you
yeah.
can think of as like a basic calculator. But then we step it up a notch to deep learning.
Ooh, deep learning.
Deep learning.
That sounds powerful.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where AI gets inspiration from our own brains,
Whoa.
using artificial neural networks to try and mimic how we think.
So it's like AI trying to understand its creator.
It is, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got these different types of AI,
Right.
each with its own, like, superpowers.
Yeah.
Can you break it down for us?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of AI are we actually dealing with in the real world today?
So one way to think about it is like through stages of development,
Sure.
we've got like reactive machines.
Okay.
And these are basically like rule followers.
Yeah.
They react to what's happening right now,
Right.
but they don't really have a memory of the past.
Okay, so like those chess-playing computers.
Exactly.
Like, amazing at the time,
Yeah.
but not really learning or evolving?
No, not really. No.
Right.
But then we move up to like limited memory AI.
Limited memory.
And that's where most of today's AI sits.
Okay.
This type can actually like learn from past experiences, which makes it much smarter.
So it's like a student cramming for a test.
Yeah.
The more they practice, the better they get.
Right.
Does that mean we're about to have those super intelligent AI overlords from the movies?
Not quite.
Okay.
Everything we have right now is what we call narrow AI.
Narrow AI.
They're specialists.
Okay.
Like they're amazing at very specific tasks,
Right.
but they don't have that general intelligence or
Right.
self-awareness
Right.
that Hollywood loves to portray.
So my smart speaker isn't plotting world domination anytime soon.
Probably not now.
That's a relief.
Yeah.
But seriously, how do we teach these AI systems?
Right.
It's got to be like training a super smart puppy or something, right?
That's a good analogy.
Right.
Yeah.
So we use training data.
We use training data to feed these AI models.
Okay.
And there are different training styles.
Okay, I'm ready. Lay it on me.
Okay, first up we have supervised learning.
Supervised
So
learning.
that's for like teaching a dog tricks. You
Okay.
give it clear commands,
Right.
rewards for good behavior.
Gotcha.
With AI, this means feeding it labeled data
Labeled data.
so it knows what to look for.
So we're like giving it the cheat sheet
Yeah.
for how to understand the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what about unsupervised learning?
Unsupervised learning.
Is that like letting the AI figure things out on its own?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
It's like a kid playing with blocks.
Okay.
They discover like patterns and categories all
right.
on their own without needing specific instructions.
AI learning through play.
Yeah,
Who knew?
exactly.
And last but not least, reinforcement learning.
Reinforcement learning.
I keep hearing that one.
Yeah.
What is that all about?
So reinforcement learning is all about trial and error.
Okay.
Picture a robot trying to walk,
Okay.
takes a step, gets a virtual reward
Right.
if it's on the right track, but maybe a virtual stumble if it's off.
So like a virtual pat on the head
Exactly.
for every successful step.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
Our source actually mentions using this to teach a robotic hand to pick up a ball.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is, yeah.
Speaking of cool, let's talk neural networks.
Neural networks.
This is where we get a peek inside the AI brain.
It is, yeah.
Right.
Because, yeah.
So neural networks, they're like the building blocks of the AI's thinking.
They're,
Like
yeah.
peeking inside its mind.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So imagine a neural network like a company with different departments.
Okay.
Each layer processes information,
Right.
passes it on to the next,
Yeah.
just like departments working together on a project.
Exactly. Yeah.
So each layer adds another level of understanding,
It does.
like a chain of experts analyzing information.
Exactly.
I like it.
Yeah.
And just like in a company, we have different departments specializing in different tasks.
Right.
So in AI, these are like different types of neural networks. They are, yeah.
Okay, hit me with it. What kind of jobs are we talking about?
Okay, so there are convolutional neural networks, or CNNs,
CNNs.
and these guys are rock stars at image recognition,
Okay.
just like our brains process what we see.
So that's how things like facial recognition work.
Exactly.
Right. AI is spotting the patterns
Yes.
and the features in the images
Yeah.
to figure out what it's seeing.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
And then we've got recurrent neural networks, RNNs.
RNNs.
These are the language whizzes.
Okay.
They can understand text and speech
Right.
because they can remember the context of words in a sentence.
Just like we do.
Yeah.
Okay, last one, I promise.
Right.
What about JANs?
JANs,
I keep hearing whispers about these.
Yeah.
They sound like something out of a sci-fi movie.
generative adversarial networks.
Generative adversarial networks, or JANs.
Yeah, they're pretty wild.
Are.
It's like having two AI systems locked in a creative battle.
Okay.
One creates something,
Right.
like an image.
And the other tries to figure out if it's real or fake.
So they're constantly challenging each other,
They are, yeah.
pushing each other to get better and better.
That's it. Yeah.
And then what happens?
Well, the result is
Yeah.
AI-generated images,
Right.
music, even art that's incredibly realistic.
Wow.
Yeah, it's enough to make you question what it even means to be creative.
Okay, my mind is officially blown.
Yeah.
All this amazing technology, how is it actually playing out in the real world?
Right.
Like, I'm ready to see how AI is changing the game.
Okay, well, get ready to be surprised
Okay.
because AI is already woven into our lives,
Uh-huh.
often without us even realizing it.
Right.
Take speech recognition, for example.
Like those virtual assistants we all rely on.
Exactly.
Or even dictation software. I use that all the time.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and then there's image recognition.
Right.
Doing everything from tagging your friends in photos
Yeah.
to helping doctors make diagnoses.
Wow.
Yeah.
And let's not forget all those personalized recommendations we get online.
Yeah.
Like, how do they know what I want before I even know I want it?
It's called predictive modeling.
Predictive modeling.
And it's used for everything from suggesting products to forecasting trends.
Right.
Companies like Google are even creating whole AI toolkits
Wow.
for businesses to help them automate tasks
Yeah.
and get the most out of their data.
That's wild.
It is.
So AI is already out there
It is.
quietly changing the game
Yeah.
in ways we don't even realize.
Yeah.
It's like a silent revolution
It is. Yeah.
happening all around us.
It is. And it's only going to get more intense from here.
Right.
So buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride.
It is.
Yeah. It's crazy to think that we're just scratching the surface with AI.
Right? Like, what else is it doing out there?
AI's impact is going to go way beyond what we've talked about.
Okay.
You know, all those everyday things we mentioned earlier.
Uh-huh. Like how it's already kind of sneaking into our lives.
Right. So those are about to get even more interesting.
I am so ready. Tell me more.
Okay, so let's start with those personalized recommendations you get
Oh.
on like streaming services or when you're shopping online.
Yeah.
Ever wonder how they know exactly what you want to watch or
Mhm.
buy next?
It's spooky sometimes.
Right.
Like, how did they know I wanted to watch that documentary about underwater basket weaving?
Right.
I didn't even tell my best friend I wanted to watch that.
That's AI-powered predictive modeling at its finest.
Predictive modeling, okay?
It is, yeah.
Is it like a little digital detective or something?
It is. These systems analyze your past behavior,
Oh.
your preferences,
Uh-huh.
even your demographics
Uh-huh.
to predict what you're going to be interested in.
So it's like a personal shopper in my phone.
It is.
That's pretty cool.
It is, yeah.
Even if it is kind of Big Brother-ish.
It does bring up some interesting questions about data privacy.
Right.
And, how much information we're comfortable sharing.
Cool.
But AI goes way beyond just shopping and entertainment.
Okay.
It's also making huge waves in healthcare.
Oh, okay. Healthcare is a big one.
It is.
How is AI changing the way we diagnose and treat diseases?
Well, imagine a world where doctors can detect diseases earlier
Okay.
and more accurately than ever before.
Right.
AI is making that a reality.
Wow.
For example,
Yeah.
AI-powered image recognition
Mhm.
is being used to analyze medical scans like X-rays and MRIs,
Right.
helping doctors to spot tiny abnormalities that might be missed by the human eye.
It's like an extra set of eyes, but with algorithms.
It is.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
And AI is also being used to create personalized treatment plans
Okay.
tailored to each patient's genetic makeup
Wow.
and medical history.
So personalized medicine, but like next level.
It is. It's like a whole team of specialists working together
Right.
to figure out the best possible approach for each individual.
Okay, what about those rare or complex cases
Right.
where doctors might be stumped?
Yeah, AI can help with those too.
Really?
Absolutely. So AI is also accelerating drug discovery and development,
Why?
which could potentially lead to breakthroughs
Right.
in treating diseases that are currently incurable.
It's like a super-powered research assistant.
It is, yeah.
This is seriously mind-blowing.
It is.
So is this just limited to healthcare?
No, not at all.
Okay.
AI is transforming industries like finance,
Okay.
transportation, manufacturing, you
Mhm.
name it.
It's like this huge wave of technology
It is.
washing over everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I need some specific examples.
Okay.
How is AI shaking things up in the business world?
So let's take finance, for instance.
Uh.
Imagine a world without financial fraud,
Okay.
where loans are given to those who truly deserve them,
Right.
and everyone has access to personalized financial advice.
So like my own personal financial advisor.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's the world AI is helping to create.
I love that.
Yeah. And then there's transportation, an industry ripe for disruption.
Okay.
AI is being used to optimize traffic flow, making our commutes faster and less stressful.
Okay, less stressful. I like that.
It's even paving the way for self-driving vehicles.
Self-driving cars. That's actually happening.
It's closer than you might think.
Wow.
Companies are already testing self-driving cars on public roads.
Really?
And the technology is getting better at an incredible pace.
So are we ready to hand over the wheel?
Well, that's a good question, and one that we need to be asking.
Yeah.
I mean, this transition to a world with self-driving cars is definitely going to bring challenges.
Right.
But it also has the potential for safer roads,
Okay.
reduce traffic,
Yeah,
and increase accessibility for those who can't drive themselves.
that's a really good point.
Yeah.
It's all about weighing the pros and cons
Right.
and making sure that we're developing and using AI responsibly.
Absolutely.
What about manufacturing?
Manufacturing is going through a major transformation thanks to AI.
How so?
Imagine factories where robots and humans work together,
Okay.
each contributing their own unique skills.
Right.
AI-powered robots are already doing tasks that are dangerous or repetitive
Uh-huh.
or need incredible precision.
Okay.
And this frees up human workers to focus on more creative and complex tasks.
So it's not about replacing humans.
No,
It's more about augmenting their abilities.
it is, exactly.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Creates this more efficient workplace.
Right. AI can also help to improve quality control,
Uh-huh.
optimize production processes,
Yeah.
and even design and manufacture entirely new products.
It's like this super design team and super workforce all in one.
It is, yeah.
It seems like there's no limit to what AI can do.
It's pretty incredible.
But with all this power comes a lot of responsibility, right?
It does.
We need to make sure AI is being used ethically
Absolutely.
and to benefit humanity.
We need to be talking about the potential impact of AI
Right.
on society, both positive and negative. Like, what are the ethical implications?
Mm.
What about potential job displacement?
Uh-huh.
We need regulations to make sure AI is being used responsibly.
Yeah, we can't just blindly embrace it without thinking about the consequences.
Right.
It's like giving a kid a powerful tool with no supervision.
That's a great analogy.
Right.
Yeah,
We have to guide the development
we do.
and deployment of AI
Yeah.
to make sure it aligns with our values
Exactly.
and it's for the best interest of humanity.
Exactly.
But it's not just about setting rules.
right.
Like, we have to figure out how to collaborate with these machines.
Right.
Like, we have to learn to work together.
We do. Yeah.
Okay.
AI isn't here to replace us.
Right.
It's here to augment our abilities and help us achieve more.
So it's a partnership
It is.
where we both bring something to the table.
Absolutely.
Okay, I like that. It's not us versus them. It's us and them
Yeah.
working together for a better future.
That's the goal.
But I do have some questions about, like, the philosophy of it all.
Okay.
Like, AI is trying to be like human intelligence. Does that mean it could become conscious?
Right.
Like sentient?
Those are some of the biggest questions facing us right now.
Right.
We've made amazing progress with AI, but we're still far from understanding what consciousness actually is.
Right.
Like, can machines really think and feel like humans?
Yeah.
That's a question that keeps the debate going.
For sure.
And it's something that keeps inspiring new research.
So it's like we're trying to create something we don't even fully understand ourselves.
It is.
It's like looking in a mirror and questioning your own reflection.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Right.
The quest to understand AI is a quest to understand ourselves.
Wow.
We're exploring the limits of human intelligence.
Yeah.
What does it even mean to be human?
It's pretty deep.
It is.
The more we learn about AI,
Yeah.
the more we learn about ourselves.
It seems that way.
One thing's for sure.
That's that.
AI is here to stay.
It is.
And it's going to keep changing our world.
It is. And as we move forward,
Yeah.
it's important to approach AI with curiosity,
Okay.
with caution, and with a sense of responsibility.
Responsibility, yeah.
We have to embrace the possibility
Right.
while also being aware of the potential risks.
Make a balancing act.
It is, but it's one we need to master
Yeah.
if we want to create a future where AI benefits all of humanity.
AI has come a long way so fast.
It really has.
It feels like we're on the edge of something huge here.
It does.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah.
What's next for AI?
Right, that's the big question. It's
Yeah.
like, how do you predict the next move when the rules of the game keep changing?
Right.
But one thing is for sure,
Okay.
AI is not done evolving.
What do you mean?
Well, some experts think we're on the road to artificial general intelligence.
AGI.
AGI, yeah.
Okay. Refresh my memory.
So that's the kind of AI that can basically do anything a human can do. Like, it's not limited to just specific tasks.
Right. It can learn anything, adapt to anything.
Exactly.
Wow.
And then some people even talk about artificial superintelligence.
ASI?
ASI, yep.
Okay. Now that's getting a little scary.
It is, yeah.
So like AI, that's smarter than us in every way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It makes you wonder,
Yeah.
if we create something smarter than us, what does that mean for humanity?
Right. Are we talking utopia or like the robot apocalypse?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something we need to seriously think about
Right.
as we keep developing AI.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
ultimately the future of AI really depends on the choices we make today.
So it's not about the technology itself.
No,
It's about how we use it.
exactly. It's like
Yeah.
any powerful tool.
Right.
It can be used for good or for bad.
It's like giving someone a weapon.
Yeah,
It can be used to protect or to destroy.
exactly.
So if we develop AI responsibly,
Right.
we focus on ethics
Yes.
and make sure it's aligned with our values, then AI can help build a better future.
It could, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
But how do we actually get there?
Right. There's no easy answer.
Yeah.
But there are certain principles we can follow
Okay.
to help make sure AI is used for good.
Give me an example.
Okay, so we need to be transparent.
Transparent.
Like, we need to understand how these AI algorithms actually work, how they make decisions,
Okay.
so we can identify and fix any biases or errors.
So we're like checking under the hood,
Yeah,
making
yeah.
sure everything is running smoothly
Exactly.
and fair.
And fairly, yes.
Okay.
We also need to think about the impact AI will have on jobs.
Right. Because if AI can do more,
Yeah.
some jobs are going to be automated. Right.
Right. As AI gets more sophisticated,
Right.
it's likely that some jobs will be automated.
Okay. So what do we do about that?
Well, we need to prepare for that change,
Okay.
invest in education,
Right.
retraining programs
Yeah.
to make sure everyone has the skills they need.
To adapt. Yeah.
Yeah, to thrive in a future where AI is a big part of the picture.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay. But let's be real for a sec.
right,
What about AI being misused?
right.
Like, what about the whole AI turning against humanity thing?
That's a valid concern,
It is.
and we need to address it head on.
Okay.
We need clear ethical guidelines for AI development,
Right.
guidelines that put human well-being and safety first.
Okay.
And we need to be upfront about the potential risks
Right.
so we can figure out how to prevent those risks from becoming a reality.
So it's this balancing act.
It is.
Embracing the potential of AI, but being cautious about the dangers.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a tightrope walk.
It is, but I think we can do it.
Okay.
If we approach AI with both optimism and caution.
Optimism and caution.
Yeah. We need to believe in AI's power, to improve our lives,
Uh-huh.
but also be wary of its potential to do harm.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
This has been an incredible look into the world of AI.
it has.
I've learned so much.
Me too.
And the fact that we're just scratching the surface of what AI can do.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing.
It really makes you wonder what the future holds.
It does.
It's a very exciting time to be alive.
It is.
And to everyone listening, I encourage you to keep learning about AI.
Keep exploring.
Yeah, the more we understand it,
Right.
the better we'll be able to navigate the challenges and opportunities.
The challenges and the
It
opportunities.
is.
And hey, maybe someone listening to this right now will make the next big breakthrough in AI,
That's a great thought.
leading us to an even brighter, even more intelligent future.
That's a great note to end on.
It is.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of AI.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Until next time, stay curious.
Keep those questions coming.
Exactly.
And remember, the future of AI is up to us.
It is.
Let's make it a future we can all be proud of.